Hello everybody, my name is Mehmet and he spelled my surname. I think one of the best I have ever seen. So because everybody make mistakes, it's unbelievable long. Sorry for that. So I'm managing the Mediterranean region, including Greece, Turkey, and also Cyprus, Malta together. So today I would like to present a new technology. So that's why our motto and our title is today is that are you ready to listen the revolution for endpoint security, because we have a new technology for Trend Macro. As you know, maybe some of you don't know, but let me make a small conclusion. Because we are securing banks in Greece, and also we are securing the small and medium companies, 5-user companies, 10-user companies, doesn't matter. We have also small and medium antivirus solutions. But now all these solutions is integrated into a new technology. Let's talk about it. All right, so we have many major problems, like one of the major problems are, one of them is 65% we have zero-day problems, and 65% of the companies, they had zero-day problems. And command and control servers, so what are they? They are hacking our computers, and then using the command and control servers, they are sending commands to our companies, and then they manage the laptops or the data in our companies. So isn't it weird? Isn't it interesting? So, and the problem is that 90% of the companies, like 90% of this crowd has command and control servers, and you don't know it. So that's why it's really one of the biggest security problems in the world. And another thing is the 80% of the companies has network exploits or attacks. So because they don't have any exploit protection, or everybody's having problem with the patch management stuff. So what do you do for the exploits, for the weaknesses of your applications or the weaknesses of your operating system? So this is also another criteria we have to take into consideration. And the networks, I mean, I think the life like 10 years ago, it was easier than right now. Why? Because the things are black and white. So I can say the applications, this is not good, or this is good. So it's white and black, okay? It's very simple. But now everything is more complicated. And Trend Micro, other vendors, Microsoft, whatever you see as a vendor, so everybody try to make everything simple, but everything is getting more and more complex at the same time. Isn't it interesting? So that's the reason why the gray area is growing. So the things are not white and black anymore. So because the things are getting more and more complex. So, and can you imagine, guys, this is very interesting data. Has anybody not know anything about the Cryptolocker? Would you please raise their hands? Everybody knows Cryptolocker, right? Even my wife knows. So she's working she's maintaining the airplanes. She knows Cryptolocker. So she has no idea about IT, she has no idea about technology. So, and because Cryptolocker, in 60 seconds, it encrypts all our data in our laptop. Just 60 seconds. Isn't it so fast? So what do we do? Personally, my laptop at home, even my mobile device, do we do anything to prevent or to defend for Cryptolocker or ransomware protection? What do you do myself? What do I do for my company? So that's the reason why, guys, we launched machine learning technology. So machine learning is a new technology. Everybody knows probably from the American movies, right? The beginning of artificial intelligence, the devices, the softwares, they can decide itself without human interaction, right? Everybody knows from movies and etc. Now this idea and this approach is real, because now machine learning is integrated into network security. So Trend Micro has such a vision. So what did we do? The first thing is that, as we always say, that there is no silver bullet to protect your network. Like there is no a single approach. There is no a single way secures everything. It's impossible. So then what we have to do? We started from anti-malware. From, as you see from the left bottom side, we started from anti-malware. We release our anti-spyware, our whitelisting, our checkbox, always research and development. So, and then at the end of the day, now we launched machine learning technology. So, the machine learning is actually depends on Trend Micro 27 years of database training. We have database for 27 years, has billions of malwares, billions of malicious URLs and etc. So Trend Micro said, okay, there is a big data here, and can I learn from this big data, and can I create some patterns, and then Trend Micro antivirus mechanisms and endpoint mechanisms, if they face something unknown, can it decide itself, not ask to a database. So we started from this vision, and then we created a file-based detection, and then we released it in October last year. So now machine learning technology is integrated our endpoint security. So machine learning actually we categorize into two stages. The first one is pre-execution, and the second one is the runtime execution. So what are those means, guys? So actually I like this slide. Okay, you can be a technical man, or you don't have to be technical. So you can be a sales or IT manager, CIO, whatever. So, but you can understand this slide because it's very simple. As you see, there is a malware on the left side, which is called Tesla Crypt, and we already know that it is not a good, it is a malware at the end of the day. And there is another application which Trend Micro has no idea. Trend Micro has no information on the database, and it's on the right side. So when you execute these two files at the same time, the anti-malware engines on the left side blocks the malware, but the right side cannot understand because there is no information, there is no intelligence. In this case, machine learning involves, and machine learning says that the application on the right side, I have no information, all right, but this after the execution, this application is very similar to ransomware Tesla Crypt 3. So they are similar applications. Because how do we understand? We understand from the machine codes, from the API calling from the operating systems, and then Trend Micro says this can be malicious with a 90% probability. So this is a new approach, because in order to block all ransomware problems or anything unknown, now you have to use machine learning, because machine learning gives a probability about the risk. So this is like, as you see that the left side again and the right side, actually the similarities, we draw them as a rectangular, red rectangular, you can check. So the machine learning says that they are very similar, so I'm giving a risk probability. So in short, now we are not securing you with 1 and 0 decisions. We don't base on a database, because this era, this generation is totally over. Now you cannot say that, okay, I would like to execute this file. So is this file is risky or not? And ask to a Trend Micro database. This approach is that. Now we try to analyze the DNA of the file, and we give you a risk probability. So this is the way that the new endpoint security approach is launched today for Trend Micro. And as you remember, these are all the threats. So all these threats, if we know that the files, the known malicious files, we try to block with the traditional approach, with this way. And then if Trend Micro database has no information for the malicious file, and then we start engineering the machine learning algorithm, and the machine learning algorithm at the end of the day tells me, okay, this file can be risky. So, and then we quarantine the file, or I quarantine S3 micro the process. So that's why the security mechanisms, and we launched the solution name is XGen. So XGen security, which is the next generation endpoint, and you can request POC because it's not an additional, by the way, price. Now, if you use Trend Micro, you can upgrade your server without, it's free. So we have our gold partner here. They are recording me on the left side. So Christopheros over here and Alexia over here. So you can ask all your sales requests or your PSU requests to our Cysoft, which is our gold partner in Greece. So after that, we can make next generation endpoint POC for you, for your company. So there is a new talent now in order to understand the unknown malicious file. We also have sandbox integration. Maybe some of you knows that we have a solution for cybersecurity. It's not endpoint security, it's cybersecurity perspective, which is called deep discovery. We are securing by deep discovery the banks in Greece. So now our endpoint security and sandbox security is integrated together, and they are communicating and talking each other. So like if I see a malicious file or something risky, I send this file to our network solution for the sandbox analysis, and sandbox actually simulates the files because we have no idea for the database, and then we say okay, let's check is it good or not, and then we put the file in sandbox, we simulate it, and then we give feedback and say that this file is risky, please quarantine the file or the URL. So that's why, all the solutions, this is actually at the beginning of the endpoint detection and response vision, I can say. Now security solutions has to talk to each other to defend cybersecurity threats. And this is, we have also control manager. You can also view all activities from one console. Either you can have deep discovery for cybersecurity threats, and you can have XGen for the endpoint security, which has machine learning, and they can communicate each other, but you can see all the data and all the threats from control manager, like the screenshot. So because of these investments and because of this vision with the machine learning and with the cybersecurity approach, now the Gartner analyzed Trend Micro as the leader of leader. So for 2 years, Trend Micro is the leader of leader in Gartner, plus Forrester as well. In Forrester, Trend Micro again has the best endpoint security in, again, the Forrester approach. So my time and my presentation is over. It's not the bad time management, good. So again, also Trend Micro price is very competitive. So you can change your technology with better technology. You can take your technology to machine learning with a very good price. And the guys, they are supporting you for 24/7. So thank you for listening to me. And we will also have 3 o'clock. We will have the machine learning and XGen technical workshop. I want you to join them. It's going to be very interesting. The technical guys, they prepare a lab environment. So thank you.